Alright, brakes set. Fuel is on both. Trim set for takeoff. Alright, flight controls are free and correct. Alright, 2996. Alright, instruments are set. Fixture set for best power. Primer in and locked. Throttling up to 1700 RPMs.
Cessna 65497, runway 27, clear to land.
Alright, there's 1700. Check the left mag. There's a drop in RPM. Back to both. 1700. 1, 2. The right mag, there's a drop. 1, 2. Back to both. Back up to 1700. Suction's good. Alright. Amps look good. Oil pressure, oil temperature in the green. Back to carb heat. There's a slight drop. Idle it. Alright, the day's running. Alright, carb heat's back off. Alright, flaps are up, but we're going to want carb heat, full rich heading indicators for the compass, doors and windows, so much for the air conditioning. Okay. Now, transponder to altitude. Mach is set to 1200. Alright, everything looks good to go. Confirm 121.0 for tower 121.0. Alright. Should be good to go. Riverside Tower, Cessna 5184 Juliet's holding short 27 at Charlie's, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 5184 Juliet, Riverside Tower, hold short of runway 27, landing traffic.
Holding short, runway 27, 5184 Juliet. Alright. Double checking doors and windows are locked. There goes the land traffic I was waiting for. Land. Looks like they're on the go.
Cessna 497, I see you're on the go around, make left traffic.
Cessna 497.
Cessna 84 Juliet, say flight direction.
Actually, I'd like close traffic if that's okay for 84 Juliet.
84 Juliet, follow the Cessna upwind, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we'll follow the Cessna on the upwind, cleared for takeoff, runway 27, 5184 Juliet. Alright. Lights, camera, action. Here we go.
Skycatcher 70241, Riverside ground, runway 27, taxi of Echo and Alpha.
Alright.
Riverside Tower, Skyline 9353 Golf is with you.
Skyline 9353 Golf, Riverside
Alright.
Tower, enter right base to runway 27.
There's 55.
Altimeter 2996.
2996,
And we're flying.
enter right base, runway 27.
There's the airplane we're following, 4907. The other one I normally fly. Follow him around the pattern. Alright, climbing out at VY. Like he's turning downwind now.
Skyline 9353 Golf, runway 27, cleared to land.
53 Golf, cleared to land, runway 27, 53 Golf.
Alright, clear to the left. 497's past where I'm turning.
Cessna 4907, extend downwind, I'll call your base. You're following us, Cessna inbound on our right base.
Cessna 407 will extend downwind, looking for traffic.
Alright, there's 800, pattern altitude. Throttle back a little bit. Still climbing. Don't need to. It's hazy.
Cessna 407, negative contact.
Cessna 4907, roger, 10 o'clock, mile and a half, right base turning AEA final.
Cessna 407, looking. Cessna 407, I got it.
Cessna 4907, follow that traffic, runway 27, cleared to land.
Cessna 407, number 2, cleared to land, runway 27.
Cessna 84 Juliet, say arrival request.
Full stop taxi back, please, for 84 Juliet.
84 Juliet, roger, you're number 2, following Cessna over the auto center on left base.
Alright, number 2, and I'm looking for the traffic for 84 Juliet. Supposed to be over the auto center, flying towards the auto center, and I don't see.
Skyline 53 Golf, say destination.
We'll be going to Park Flight Hangars.
I got him.
Skyline 53 Golf, remain this frequency, taxi via Golf to the ramp.
Via Golf to the ramp.
Alright, start configuring for landing.
Cessna 84 Juliet, traffic's passing off your left on a half-mile final.
The traffic's in sight for 84 Juliet.
For Juliet, follow that traffic, runway 27, cleared to land.
Alright, we'll follow him, clear to land, runway 27, 84 Juliet. Alright, you touch down on the runway. We'll follow him in.
Cessna 497, remain district, C runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Cessna 497 will taxi via Alpha and remaining near frequency.
Alright. On glide slope. Good approach. On to 30 degrees of flaps. Still on glide slope, but I might be getting a little bit low. Ah, we're looking. Alright, runway's made, throttle's out. Alright.
Cessna 84 Juliet, remain district, C runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
I'll stay with you, runway 27 via Alpha for 5184 Juliet. So much cooler in the
Set 254 Sierra Papa Riverside Ground, runway 27, taxi via Hotel Alpha.
Well, I wanted to come fly in the morning. It's been unreasonably hot. Sorry, 10 a.m. and I'm sweating like a pig. Yesterday was nice because I wasn't flying, had some thunderstorms, cooled it down about 30 degrees. Went from like over 100 to mid 70s as soon as the thunderstorm hit. Of course, it gets hot and muggy after that, but nice while it lasted.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 65497 is holding short of runway 27. We're ready to go.
Cessna 65497 Riverside Tower, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Cessna 65497 cleared for takeoff on runway 27, left close traffic.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 5184 Juliet's holding short runway 27 at Charlie.
Cessna 84 Juliet, Riverside Tower, hold short of runway 27.
Holding short runway 27, 5184 Juliet. Of course holding short, he's barely a roll. Definitely felt like I needed more nose up.
Cessna 84 Juliet, follow Cessna upwind, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we'll follow the Cessna on the upwind, runway 27, cleared for takeoff, 5184 Juliet. Alright, by the time I get lined up on the runway, rolling. Alright, final's clear, even though tower, still best practice to look. Alright, lined up, take off. Full power, adding right rudder. Alright, there's 55, rotate.
Riverside Tower, Sportscaster 70241, short of 27, request left closed traffic ready for departure.
ahead of me.
241 Riverside Tower, follow the Cessna upwind, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 241.
Alright, climbing at 70. Alright, past Van Buren, which is my landmark, but I don't want to turn before he did. Alright. Left is clear, except for the traffic I'm following.
Cessna 497, runway 27, cleared to land.
Cessna 497, clear to land, runway 27. We're going to go to the Academy after this.
Roger.
Alright, so. Alright, we're already there.
Riverside Tower, Cirrus 417, Papa Whiskey, inbound on the VOR runway 9.
Cirrus 417, Papa Whiskey, Riverside Tower, continue. Expect your missed approach instruction in about 2 more miles. Traffic departing runway 27, opposite direction.
Roger, 417, Papa Whiskey.
Alright, we're too high.
Cessna 84 Juliet, number 2, follow Cessna ahead, downwind.
Number 2, following the Cessna ahead in the downwind, 84 Juliet.
Cirrus 417, Papa Whiskey, execute missed approach.
Executing this, Papa Whiskey.
Twin Tech 9940 Tango Alpha, Riverside ground, runway 27, taxi via Golf Alpha.
Alright, car repeat. Throttle back to 1500.
Cirrus
On White Arch.
417, Papa Whiskey,
10
contact
degrees flat.
SoCal approach.
Over to SoCal, 7 Papa Whiskey.
Cessna 270241, number 3, follow Cessna head on downwind.
We have the traffic inside 241.
Riverside Tower, Skipper 18244, for landing, we're at 3000, leaving Lake Matthews.
Skipper 18244, Riverside Tower, remain clear of Class Delta airspace, controller change in progress. We'll call you back in a few minutes.
Alright, up to 20 degrees flaps. Where is he? Over the dirt. Over the fence, whatever you want to call it. Now he's over the numbers. Keep an eye on him, we might have to go.
Cessna 5184, Juliet, runway 27, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, 518 for Juliet.
And 241, we have no traffic inside. We'd like the option.
Skycatcher 241, I have your request.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 737, Golf Papa.
Cirrus, correction, Skipper 184 or 18244. Report to Auto Center left base, runway 27. This will be a full stop.
244, we'll report over the Auto Center.
Just 497, runway 27, left on Alpha, taxi back, remain this frequency.
Cessna 497, let's go back to the Academy.
Just 497, straight into the Academy parking, monitor ground.
Cessna 497, straight into the Academy parking, we'll monitor ground.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 737, Golf Papa.
Cessna 737, Golf Papa, Riverside Tower.
7 Golf Papa, 6 miles west, heading eastbound like transition airspace.
The 7 Golf Papa, transition at or above 2,300 feet to the east, approved. Riverside altimeter is 29905.
7 Golf Papa.
84 Juliet, same intentions.
Taxi back, please. Freight 4 Juliet.
84 Juliet, runway 27, turn left on Alpha, taxi back, remain this frequency.
Left on Alpha to 27. I'll stay with you. 5184 Juliet.
Tower is 241, clear to land.
241, runway 27, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land, clear for the option.
Unable option, it'll just be a full stop, please.
Yeah, we'll make it a full stop, 241, thank you. Riverside Tower, Skipper 18244, we're over the Auto Center.
Skipper 244, runway 27, clear to land, wind 2704.
244, clear to land on 27, full stop. Riverside Tower, Cessna 254, Sierra Papa holding short, runway 27, requesting a left crosswind departure.
Just 254 Sierra Papa, Riverside Tower, hold short, runway 27.
Hold short, runway 27, Cessna 254, Sierra Papa.
Just a 241 left at Echo, same intentions.
We'd like to taxi back.
Just a 241, Roger, left on Echo, hold short of Alpha. There'll be one airplane taxiing out from behind the 727. You'll be following him.
Okay, we'll take Echo and be short of Alpha.
Just a 254 Sierra Papa, Riverside Tower, left turn out approved, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Cessna 254 Sierra Papa.
Just 3595 Delta, Riverside ground, advise you have the ATIS and SIG request. So 95 Delta, runway 27, proceed via Alpha.
Riverside Tower, Cherokee.
Cessna 241, left turn Alpha, taxi to runway 27, follow the Cessna ahead.
Alpha, follow the Cessna to 27, 241. Riverside Tower, Cherokee 4107, Romeo.
Cherokee 4107, Romeo, Riverside Tower.
Riverside Tower, Cherokee 4107, Romeo, Cherokee 6300. I'm 9 miles to the east. I have information Alpha descending from 4300.
Cherokee 07, Romeo, report a 3-mile right base to runway 27, traffic in the pattern.
3 mile right base to 27, traffic in the pattern 4107, Romeo.
Now Riverside Tower, 5184 Juliet's holding short 27, Charlie.
5184 Juliet, Riverside Tower, hold short, runway 27, landing traffic.
Holding short 27 at 5184 Juliet. I see him. Radio got busy, I just wanted to get my name on the list. Although I guess no one behind me's going anywhere till I... Pretty cool airplane, little Beechcraft Skipper. Kind of like the
7 Golf Bravo, altitude at pilot's discretion, frequency change approved. Good day.
like the Piper Tomahawk.
Was that for 7 Golf Papa?
I'm sorry, 7 Golf Papa, frequency change approved and altitude at your own discretion.
7 Golf Papa, thanks.
Skipper 244, left at Golf, same intentions.
244, left at Golf, taxi back.
To the runway.
For takeoff.
Skipper 244, runway 27, left at Golf, left on Alpha, taxi back, remain this frequency.
Thank you, Skipper.
244, taxi back, remaining on this frequency. Riverside Tower, 241, in sequence behind the Cessna 27.
Just a 5184 Juliet, left closed traffic, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, cleared for takeoff, runway 27, 5184 Juliet. Alright, finals clear. Got a whole mess of people behind me. Alright, full throttle. Instruments are still on the green. Airspeed alive.
Just a 241, left close traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 241.
And we are flying. Alright. Should be good. I got problems if that Skycatcher catches me.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 39er, 500 Delta ready, 27. Like to stay in the pattern for one full stop.
39er, 500 Delta, Riverside Tower, hold short, runway 27.
Holding short, runway 27.
Riverside Tower, Cherokee 4107 Romeo, 3 mile right base for 27.
Cherokee 07 Romeo, Riverside Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
27 clear land, 4107 Romeo.
Just 39er, 500 Delta, Cessna ahead is also in the pattern, make left close traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Left close traffic, clear to takeoff by 9 Delta.
Riverside Tower, Twin Technam 9040 Tango Alpha, holding short 27, ready for takeoff, right downwind departure.
Technam 0 Tango Alpha, Riverside Tower, taxi off yellow bar, hold short, runway 27.
Hold short, runway 27, 0 Tango Alpha.
It's for Sierra Papa, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Cessna 254 Sierra Papa. Riverside Tower, Twin Cessna 52 Quebec, with you about 5 miles southeast.
Twin Cessna 52 Quebec, Riverside, start reducing speed immediately. Your number 2, you'll be following a Piper on a 3-mile final.
Okay, we'll slow down now.
The Twin Technam 0 Tango Alpha, right turnout, runway 27, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, 0 Tango Alpha.
Upper 07 Romeo, if you could, start a turn in towards the runway.
4107 Romeo, turning in towards the runway.
Getting bumpy now. Starting to warm
Twin
up.
Cessna 52 Quebec, intercept final, proceed inbound.
Okay, intercept final, proceed inbound, 52 Quebec. Riverside Tower, Cherokee 3285 with you, and I have
Cherokee 3285, Riverside Tower, roger. Traffic opposite direction of the pattern, I'll be circling in north for right traffic.
Where'd you like to go, mister?
SoCal, I don't have the time to make the coordination with SoCal. They're expecting to make a full stop. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you again about 3 miles to the airport, then I'm going to turn you out and you can coordinate with them.
Hey, sir.
Twin Cessna 52 Quebec, straight in, runway 27, clear to land.
5 Quebec, clear to land.
Cessna 84 Juliet, number 3, you're following a Twin Cessna turning 3-mile final.
Alright, number 3, I'm looking for traffic for 5184 Juliet.
Just 241, you're following the Cessna ahead, you're number 4.
241 has that Cessna in sight.
Roger, follow him.
241 will follow the Cessna in that one.
Just a 95 Delta, you're following the Cessna Skycatcher ahead.
My 9 Delta has them in sight.
And 241, if you're able, we'd like touch and goes.
Roger.
Riverside Tower, Skipper 18244, holding short on 27 for departure.
Number 244, it's going to be 5 minutes at least, several aircraft on the pattern. Copper 07 Romeo, left on Echo, left on Alpha, taxi to Port-au-Ports, monitor ground.
Left on Alpha, Echo Alpha, Port-au-Ports, monitor ground, 4107 Romeo.
Piper 825, start a right turn to Paradise, remain at or below 2,500 feet, contact SoCal departure.
Right turn to Paradise, what was the altitude again?
At or below 2,500 feet, VFR.
Below 2500, VFR, direct to Paradise.
Cessna 84 Juliet, the Twin Cessna is a full stop, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, 5184 Juliet, and that's the aircraft going over the fence now?
Yes.
Roger, thank you.
Skycatcher 241, follow the Cessna ahead, runway 27, clear to land.
Yeah, 241 will follow the Cessna in sight, and we're clear to land.
And 241, are we able to get a touch and go?
You know what, I'll advise on short final, I might be able to get it in. It depends on how close you are to the airplane behind you.
Roger, thank you.
Just 95 Delta, continue downwind, I'll advise on base.
My 9 Delta continuing downwind.
Technam 0 Tango Alpha, frequency change approved.
940 Tango Alpha.
Copper 925, or correction 825, contact SoCal departure. 52 Quebec, left turn hotel, same intentions.
Transient, about 5 minutes.
So 52 Quebec, taxi straight into transient via hotel, monitor ground point 7.
52 Quebec.
Alright, let's make one party.
Delta 241, runway 27, cleared for touch and go, then make left close traffic.
27, clear touch and go, 241.
System 95 Delta, base approved, runway 27, cleared to land.
59 Delta, cleared to land.
Riverside Tower, Skipper 18244, holding shoreline 27 for departure.
For 244, roger, understand. State 4 Juliet, left at Echo, left on Alpha, taxi back, remain this frequency.
Left Echo, left Alpha, taxi back to 27. I'll stay with you, 5184 Juliet. Wasn't too bad. Could have got the nose up a little higher. It's busy. Got one landing here, got another one on base down there. One waiting to take off. Labor Day weekend. Don't blame people for wanting to spend it flying. Got a good 7 hours overtime at work last night, so might as well spend all that overtime money burning up some avgas. Riverside Tower, 84 Juliet's holding short of runway 27 in sequence.
84 Juliet, Riverside Tower, number 2 for departure, hold short.
Holding short, runway 27, 84 Juliet.
System 95 Delta, left turn Echo, same intentions.
I'd like to go to the west end fuel dock.
Repeat.
95 Delta, via Echo, taxi down to the ramp and then fuel, monitor ground point 7.
59 Delta, monitor ground.
Skipper 18244, left close traffic, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
244, clear for takeoff on 27, left close traffic.
I think that looks like a pretty fun little two. Time we got.
5184 Juliet, skipper head is also on the pattern, left closed traffic, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. We'll follow the skipper, 5184 Juliet.
Cessna 241, departing, correction. Yeah, Cessna 241, departing Cessna prior to your arrival. You want another touch and go?
241 would like another touch and go.
241, roger, runway 27, cleared for touch and go.
241 cleared for touch and go.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 7320 Juliet on the practice ILS approach, just east of XFAM.
Cessna 7320 Juliet, Riverside Tower, roger. Plan to circle north for right traffic to runway 27. Traffic in the pattern, opposite direction.
We'll plan to circle north, Cessna 7320 Juliet.
Alright. Got some right rudder in there. Oil pressure, temperatures in the green. Airspeed's alive. 5. Rotate. Get up to
Operator 8576 Whiskey, Riverside
76.
ground, runway 27, taxi Golf Alpha.
as soon as I take off, it feels so much cooler. overflow.
Cessna 20 Juliet, start to circle north now for traffic. Traffic off the departure into Cessna, remaining in south pattern.
Circling north now, Cessna 20 Juliet.
Cessna 84 Juliet, traffic circling off the localizer, 12 o'clock, mile and a half of Cessna, who'll be in the north pattern. Skipper 244, runway 27, clear to land.
Skipper 244, can we have a touch and go, please?
Skipper 244, runway 27, cleared for touch and go.
244, 27, touch and go.
Alright, where'd Skipper go?
Cessna 84 Juliet, you're following the correction, the Skipper ahead on base.
Alright, we'll follow the Skipper for 84 Juliet.
20 Juliet, you're number 3, you're following a Cessna on the south side of the airport, slightly ahead of you.
Number 3, if you can call our base for us, please, Cessna 20 Juliet.
20 Juliet, roger, affirmative.
Alright. A little bumpy.
Cessna 84 Juliet, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land. Runway 27. 84 Juliet. I think I just said that twice, like a doofus.
Cessna 241, you're number 4, continue downwind, I'll call your base.
Alright. Alright, Skipper is almost over the numbers. There he goes now. Plenty of spacing.
Cessna 241, continue downwind, I'll call your base, over.
241, continuing downwind, you will call my base.
Okay, you're going to be following another Cessna, he's on the north side of the airport, about to turn base.
Okay, we'll be looking for that.
Cessna 20 Juliet, runway 27, clear to land, base approved.
27, clear to land, base approved, 20 Juliet.
Just 241, your traffic's the Cessna turning mile and a half final off your left. Do you have insight?
Well, we're looking. Insight, 241.
241, follow him, he's a full stop, runway 27, cleared for touch and go.
27, clear touch and go, 241.
Riverside Tower, Cherokee 8576 Whiskey, holding short at 27 for takeoff with a straight out departure, please.
Cherokee 576 Whiskey Riverside Tower, Roger, hold short runway 27. It'll be about 3 or 4 minutes traffic on final.
We'll hold short at 27, 8576 Whiskey.
Just made 4 Juliet, left at Echo, same intentions.
Taxi back, please, for 84 Juliet.
27, left on Echo, left on Alpha, taxi back, remain this frequency.
Left Echo, left Alpha to 27, 594 Juliet, and I'll stay with you.
Wind check, please.
Wind is light and variable.
And 241, we able to get touch and go again.
241, Roger, have the request.
Thank you.
For 244, continue downwind. I'll be departing at Cherokee prior to arrival. You're number 2 now.
244, number 2, continuing downwind.
241, you are cleared for a touch and go.
Clear touch and go 27, 241. Riverside Tower, Skipper 18244, are you going to call my base?
Skipper 244, yes. I need to build a space for an airplane to depart in front of you.
I'll be waiting for your call. Thank you, 244.
20 Juliet, same intentions.
Taxi in action, Cessna 20 Juliet.
20 Juliet, taxi down Echo the ramp, monitor ground point 7.
Echo to the ramp, ground point 7, Cessna 20 Juliet.
Alright, out just a little bit here. We're just sitting on the run.
Twin Cessna, I believe it's 52 Quebec, calling Riverside ground, Roger. Runway 27, taxi Gulf Alpha. Skipper 244, base approved, runway 27, cleared for touch and go.
244, base approved, touch and go.
Operator 576 Whiskey, Cessna head's going to stay in left, closed traffic, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27, Cherokee 8576 Whiskey.
Oh, it's getting hot. Riverside Tower, 84 Juliet's holding short, runway 27 at Charlie.
84 Juliet, Roger. Taxi up yellow bar, hold short, runway 27.
Holding short, runway 27, 84 Juliet. Alright.
Just 84 Juliet, Cherokee head, I believe is a straight out departure. Make left, closed traffic, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, runway 27 cleared for takeoff. 84 Juliet. Alright, lights, camera, action. Got that here adjusted right back where it's supposed to be. Lined up here. That right rudder in here as I apply power. The spinning of the prop wants to pull me. Alright, airspeed's alive, instruments.
This is 5 Quebec, I have a request. What's your full call sign?
55, rotate. Climb out at VY, which is 76.
Consist of 52 Quebec, remain at below 2,500 feet across Ontario Airport midfield, and your squawk is 0262. 241, you're following the skipper short file.
We'll look for that traffic on short file, 241. Yeah, 241 has the short final traffic in sight.
241, Roger, follow him, runway 27, cleared for touch and go.
Clear for touch and go, 241.
Your transmission is very garbled and weak. Say again? Grumman 6432 Lima Riverside ground on a 27, taxi Echo Alpha.
Getting bumpy.
Piper 76 Whiskey, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 76 Whiskey.
A little bit of gyroscopic precession. Not much.
Riverside Tower, Twin Cessna 52, Quebec's ready.
Just 52 Quebec Riverside Tower, hold short runway 27 for landing traffic.
Sure.
State 4 Juliet, continue downwind, I'll call your base.
That was for 84 Juliet?
State 4 Juliet, continue downwind, I'll call your base.
Alright, I'll continue the downwind, wait for your call, 84 Juliet.
$3,900 Delta Riverside ground, taxi ramp, Echo Alpha to Port-au-Prince. 652 Quebec, Cessna ahead is going to remain in the south pattern. Northwest departure is approved, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
27 cleared for takeoff, northwest departure, and you've cleared with Ontario, thanks.
Cessna 84 Juliet, left base approved, runway 27, clear to land.
Alright, left base approved, cleared to land, runway 27, Cessna 84 Juliet, and this will be the last one.
Roger. Just a 244, number 2, followed assessed over the auto center, turning base.
244, looking for traffic.
What's up, Del Taco?
244, traffic in sight, number 2.
I'm sorry, I cut somebody out. Cessna 244, your traffic is turning a 1 mile final.
244, we have that traffic.
244, roger, runway 27, cleared for touch and go. That Cessna's a full stop.
244, clear for touch and go at 27.
And did somebody call Riverside Tower? It was cut out?
Riverside Tower, this is Grumman 6432 Lima at the hold short line. Would like to remain in closed traffic.
6432 Lima Riverside Tower, hold short runway 27.
Holding short of runway 27.
This 241, you're following the skipper ahead on left base.
Yeah, 241 has that traffic on left base. We'll follow him.
241, he's also touch and go. Runway 27 cleared for touch and go.
Yeah, 241 cleared for touch and go to follow that skipper.
This 84 Juliet, taxi down Echo to parking, monitor ground.
Echo to parking, all monitor ground, 84 Jet.
252 Quebec, contact Ontario Tower 120.6, good day.
0.
Alright. On ground frequent. Tower's had a busy morning. Good job though. No one was doing anything dumb. I'm sure that helps. That's silly. They parked 4907 where the Skycatcher normally goes. Usually put that on the end. Oh well. Sure, someone's taking it up here in a minute. Anyway. I like flying 4907 a little more expensive. Not a lot. But got the Garmin and all that cool stuff. A little bit newer, a little bit nicer. I want to try the retractable 172 that they got right there. It's new to the pool. After I finish up my private, I'll work on. Alright, clear the wingtip over there. Okay. After landing, we already went through all that. Alright. Here in the airplane, ELT verify silent avionics are going off.